I just cannot decide what kind of IG profile that I want. I do understand for branding wise, I should have same profile photo both on my YouTube and IG. I'm just a person that gets bored really quickly, and I think IG's profile is less important than YouTube. Don't quote me on this. For me, I think IG is way more playful and place to have a little bit more fun. I don't know, I just want to have fun, switch it up, and see how I can come up with new profile photo. Sorry, I'm in a very echoey room, but for the portrait, I'm gonna be using this camera. This is Polaroid's Flip, which is their newest camera, and my absolute favorite part is that you can connect to your phone to set it up however you want it. And the reason why I'm using Polaroid is because, first of all, I wanna have instant feedback of my portrait that I shot on film, and also I kind of like it. By the way, just for clarification, Polaroid did send me this for free, and I'm very grateful that Polaroid just like send me cameras now, which is insane. So they gave me a couple batch of films, and I want to use the black and white film first to get distance and the type of portrait that I want to take, and after I got the black and white, I'm gonna be using the color film to get the actual thing. I might use the black and white one, I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of black and white film, so we'll see. Okay, I finished filming the Polaroid self-portrait session. I shot 8 photos, and I decided to go with, this was my original intention as well, but this front-facing one and side profile, you know, super simple, nothing too crazy, and now I know what I want. I'm gonna film with the color I-type film stock from Polaroid, and low-key, I kind of like this porter bag portrait that I shot as well. I wish it was a bit wider, a little bit more wide, so you guys can see more of the bag and stuff. So I'm gonna reshoot this too and see my new Instagram profile. I might use the black and white too. This looks mad clean. Okay, just finished cleaning my room. Super shiny, super shiny. I love when my room is clean. But today in this video, I would love to talk about productivity tips as a creative. So as a creator who's been making content for over a decade, and as a full-time self-employed person for around 2.5 years to 3 years, I will want to dive in headfirst and talk about my productivity system that worked for me as a creative to sustain my business and life. Well, I think you guys already saw the first 2 things. Number 1 is waking up mad early and going to the gym. I do not want to skip my fitness time, my physical activity. I consider myself as a very active person. I've been lifting weights for over a decade now. Right? Yeah, over a decade. I've been lifting weights since 16 years old. Am I masculine and bulky compared to other pro level bodybuilders and powerlifters? No, it's like my way to relieve stress. I love being alone. Being alone in my isolation is my favorite time of the day. So having that right at the beginning of the day gives me new idea, gives me new way to construct my content, like my business, and think all kinds of stuff while lifting some heavy ass stuff. I also run too after working out. I run for around 3 to 5K, but I have literally zero goal. I just love to move. But after that, I'll try my best to keep my room clean, because the cleaner my room is, my head space will be clearer too, and it helps me with more ideas, staying productive and staying focused in front of my computer. But anyways, let me start working. It is around 7:46 and I need to get my stuff done or I won't be able to finish my YouTube video. So let me dive right in.
Quando o sol se pôs, pensei em nós dois. Foi a alma que morreu.
So we just built a new lamp. This is IKEA Stranded. I don't know how to pronounce IKEA products, but this is only around like 15 USD. Super cheap paper lamp that's pretty tall. I think this is like 100 centimeters, I think. We install a switch bar LED lamp so we can change color, brightness, etc. Looks pretty good. I really dig it. It's really cool. But yeah, highly recommended. We are a big fan of IKEA products. I think IKEA products are really good to catch a vibe how the furniture looks and feel in your room. And if you really like the style of the product, for example, that lamp right there, that's heavily inspired by Hey Lamp or like Isamu Noguchi's Akari series. So we definitely like a lot of washi in our room. And yeah, I think this is dope. This is dope. Yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. Super cool. Okay, it has been a couple of days now. It's already September. It has been already a month since I started making this video. But second productivity tip as a creative is to batch work. Sorry if the AC is super loud. I probably have the loudest AC that anyone has that I know. Yeah, this AC is crazy loud. So I have two different types of videos. One is very vlog based, the one that you guys are looking at right now. And the second one is A-roll based, which is me just sitting in front of camera and yapping the entire time. If you guys ever watch my short form content, I think you guys already know, but most of the stuff that I do for short form is just me sitting in front of computer and talking about how I edit, products that I've purchased recently, or all kinds of like tips, like cinematography tips, color grading tips, how to film beautiful video type of stuff. And especially for the yapping type of video, it's really easy to shoot a ton of videos in one day. And that goes along for scripting and editing as well. Well, editing, not so much, because YouTube video typically takes me around 2 days to edit. That's more of just like working for it rather than batch working a ton of stuff. So whenever I can plan it, I batch work on short form and my long form A-rolls and scripting and editing. So as you guys can see, I have a tripod for my camera. That is my A-roll setup right there. And I have a script on my Apple Studio display. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just shoot a ton of videos in one day. So whenever I batch, I do AM session and PM session. For example, when I have a lot of energy, which will be in the morning after I finish workout, I will film, because filming, like shooting videos, takes a lot of my energy. I'll do that probably in the morning up until like 11 a.m. And from 12 p.m., my PM session will usually be a lot of desk type work. I mean, this A-roll is desk work as well, I think, but that will be like scripting, editing, a lot of like calm type of work. And whenever I work, I use a Pomodoro timer, which will be 50-minute working session and 10-minute break. I usually go around 6 to 8 sessions of that. So I will have like a solid 8-hour work time. But even for Pomodoro, you know, I have my way to do it. But first, let me head to Shibuya and hang out with my friend and also play with new camera that I always wanted to check it out. Let's go. We're out here in Shibuya. It's very loud. I'm hanging out with my friend Chris. He just rented an FX9, which is like a bigger brother of FX3. Internal ND is absolutely insane and the camera is massive. We're gonna see what we can film with this thing. I haven't been to Shibuya for a very long time because it's not my favorite city, but we're gonna have a great time.
This is this.
Oh. That's crazy.
Okay, I think we're ready to go.
Oh, can I speak to the camera real quick? Just sorry, but you're the one who have to practice. I'm just having fun.
Oh, we got all day.
If you guys don't know here, if you guys are the OG fans, you guys know the shrine. It's right next to Shibuya Station. I forgot the name. I mean, it's literally right there, but I'm not gonna read it for you guys. Nani inari? Toyoe inari. And if you guys are too lazy to go to Kyoto at the Fushiminari, this place is the one for real. Honestly, FX9 is one of the coolest cameras that I ever play around, and I haven't really searched anything about this camera because I'm not really in the market for FX6 or FX9, like the bigger cinema line from Sony. I haven't researched anything about this camera before I even play around with it, but it's really cool. I feel like a proper, like a cinema people, like a documentary filmmaking type of people. I have to say, for what I do for living, FX3 is still the go-to camera for me. The in-body stabilization is really good when you turn on like the active mode and stuff. And FX9 does not have in-body stabilization, which makes it kind of hard for like a smoother shot. It really depends on what you're making, but you kind of need a very steady gimbal situation as well if you want to shoot smoother shot too. And yeah, I still haven't color graded, so I don't know how the video will turn out, but I'm super excited to play around with it because, you know, it's like a $7,400 camera.
네.
1900円.
かわいい.
6 piece or 10 piece? 10 piece, I think. Dim sum?
あ、1人2だね、10 piece. 10 pieces 高いよ。Keiichonada's live performance was honestly amazing. He's one of my favorite producers, so we had so much fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the entire video. I would love to talk about my last productivity tip as a creative, just in the yapping style, because it's been a lot this week and I'm very tired. However, at this point, I think you guys are watching the video just because you guys are liking the video itself, so let me just talk. Sorry if the exposures keep changing and if the room is very echoey, but I'm trying my best to get the most efficient light as possible in a different location in my room. My last productivity tip as a creative is to have fun. And I think if you having fun intentionally with purpose, that is totally productive, and I think you guys can count that as a Pomodoro timer. And when I'm talking about fun, I usually categorize in 3 different pillars or like categories. One is friendship, second is creative, and the last one is physical. Well, friendship is pretty obvious. I will do my best to open my schedule to hang out with friends, eat dinner with friends and my partner, talk to my family on a call. I call my parents, like, it used to be daily. It's now like every week or so. And I'm trying my best to stay consistent with connecting with my people, because you're constantly talking with people who has a different type of perspective, different type of jobs, and that could be like different type of creative work as well. And even for not creative friends, we all have purpose to live. We all have something that we're chasing, and acknowledging that and respecting others' purpose gave me much more, not only stuff that I see in the world, but more intentional of what I do, and everything that I choose in my life have much more focus and intention to it. And that has changed my life drastically. Like, I even go back to my hometown in my home prefecture, Hiroshima, like every other month to hang out with my friends that are like, you know, been friends with me since like the 1st grade. Like, I will do my best to hang out with my friends as many times as possible, and that's very important, and I consider that as productive. And my second is creative, and this is kind of a different type of creative. It's time to consume creativity. So for example, if I'm working for like, let's say 4 hours, and if I found like a really good YouTube video, movie, or like some documentary or something that's in my genre of creativity, which is visual arts, I guess, I will take hour, 2 hours. I won't say 3 is kind of a lot, but if I can find something that is very interesting for my job, I consider that as productive. You always need some input to have quality output. Me taking more creative break had changed me drastically, made me more productive, not in quantity, but quality. End of the day, sometimes during the day, I feel like procrastination, just like enjoying music, enjoying movies, enjoying photos, looking through Pinterest. It's totally productive. And the last one is physical. I think you guys already saw that I work out, and I talk about it too, but I work out a lot. I love staying fit. I love running. I love lifting weights. I don't really have a goal. I just love working out, and the mental clarity that I get from working out has changed my life drastically. The reason why I said physical is because not only lifting weights or running, but also I take a nap sometimes. You know, resting is also productive too. Like, I rather not be like a zombie dragging myself to work while being sleepy at 2 p.m. If I'm sleepy at 2 p.m., I'd rather take like 20-minute quick nap so I can mad focus like later on. Sorry for rambling, sorry for yapping, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button. I really wanted to do some BS section, which is like my Q&A session towards the end of the video, but so sorry, I have a couple freelance gigs that line up that I'm not able to do it. Next time in my video, I will 100% do some BS section. So I'll see you guys later. My name is Peace Gates. You guys already know. Peace out, guys.